Hello, happy Good Friday. I just thought I would jump on here and share something that's super important for me, and it came up today when I was reading the Sophia Code, and I thought I really need to share this with my followers because I think that you will gain some insight, and it's just a really interesting insight and a good reflection just to something to think about. In the background, I'm actually house sitting for a friend at the moment, so yeah, this is why I'm in a different environment, looking after their dog, who's here. Hey, Shadow. She's an older dog. She's about 14, and Maxie, my Maxie, is here with me as well. So yeah, I've still got a bit of lighting, so I thought I'd just pop on and share this with you. So I have been sharing 33 days of Quan Yin. I initially started quoting other people's channelings on Quan Yin. I wanted to share inspiration and blessings and prayers from Quan Yin. So I started, first couple of days I actually did do some quotes from the Sophia Code, because I absolutely love Kaira's channelings, and especially in regard to Quan Yin. And so the first couple of days I did that, and then as I was writing from the third onwards, I ended up just channeling my own. My higher self wanted to come through, and I guess it was time. My human obviously decided it was time to share and to be seen sharing. So yeah, it's Quan Yin. It's been 33 days of Quan Yin. So far, we're 15 days in. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself because I actually just want to get to the bottom of this and just read this for you. So I'm going to go straight to the chapter, and I'm just going to read it to you. So this chapter is the Quan Yin chapter. I opened it up today just by chance, funny enough, because there are so many different chapters on different Ascended Master mentors in this book. But Quan Yin, obviously, with the 33 days that I'm sharing of her, she came. So it was looking at inner child wounding and how young children can be abused by people. So Kaira states in here, emotionally stirred, I ask, why would anyone hurt an innocent child? And then Quan Yin replies, they did not know how to stop what they did. The suffering it takes to wound a child in such a way as this, or in any way at all, is a suffering beyond logic. As a wild animal bent over in maddening pain strikes without thought, so too the human awareness possessed by suffering cannot stop itself from hurting others. Suffering exacts such acts of pain upon others without reason, for suffering is the true definition of insanity. I'll keep going actually. So she continues, I began to calculate how many times I had suffered in the past and unconsciously acted from that suffering. I considered how universal this suffering is within humanity, especially how great one must be suffering to actually hurt the little body before me. Moved by the illumination of compassion, I curiously ask, how can my higher self heal my little body? And then Quan Yin smiles at me and offers, first you must choose to recognize the absolute innocence of your inner child. These wounds are artifacts from the insanity of suffering. These wounds have absolutely nothing to do with the purity and worthiness of this child's heart. At this young age, there was nothing this little one could have done to stop what happened to them by the words and deeds of others. Can you forgive yourself for choosing to be so young in this little body? Can you forgive yourself for becoming temporarily vulnerable to the insanity of others' suffering? I look at the young body resting in Quan Yin's arms and realize that I must be willing to forgive myself so that these wounds will lift and heal. I decide that I love my inner child too much to resist this self-compassion and self-forgiveness any longer. My inner child deserves to never suffer again and to only know my unconditional love and acceptance. I now choose to use my sovereign creative power to free every wound from the past that I see compressed into this little body. On behalf of my inner child, I call upon my higher self and now command. Oh my gosh. Okay, dogs. Sorry about that. All right. So this is from page 260 in the Sophia Code. I won't go on to read it. I'll just leave it at there. I just feel like that was a pretty good definition of why some people hurt other people. Yeah, it's kind of like hurt people hurt people. But on the flip side, I totally believe that not everyone that is hurts another. You know, there are cycle breakers, and if you're watching this, quite possibly you're one of the cycle breakers. And Shadow, Shadow. She barks at a lot of things. I'm trying to teach her to not bark at everything that goes past the house because it's pretty annoying. But anyway, yeah, so that's essentially why I really love Quan Yin and why I love sharing 33 Days of Quan Yin, because she is the goddess of unconditional love and for compassion for self and forgiveness for self. And yeah, I just thought you would enjoy that little excerpt from the Sophia Code, and that was page 260. You know, there are some really good activations in this book that are so beneficial to your DNA and your crystalline structure. So if you want to you know, really hone in and do the healing around inner child wounds, I would really suggest that you get this book, because it's certainly helped me in a lot of ways, that's for sure, and it's on Audible as well. But I just thought you might enjoy that. Yeah, it's very interesting, I thought. So yeah, if you get a chance, drop a comment in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. It is a very, very deep subject. So yeah, it's anything that helps the inner child, I think, really helps humanity. So the more we can look at our wounds and help heal them, the better, really. Anyhow, on this Good Friday, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and I'm wishing you a beautiful Easter long weekend, and sending all my love.